Well, ladies, the time is now. I'm finally doing it. My first video. So be kind to me. I'm real new at this. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody who's joined the club. We're growing super, super fast. We're uh, we're so blessed to be able to put the word out to everyone and share with you every day. I so enjoy when I wake up in the morning, wisdom speaking to me and telling me what to share with you every day and giving me what to call it and what to put in it. And it's been a real blessing. It's been a blessing to you guys too. Just a little bit of background into me. I'm married. I have a wonderful husband of 45 years. It'll be 46 years this March. I was 17 and he was 19 when we got married. And we have four beautiful children from ages 45 to the youngest being 38. And we have five beautiful grandchildren. The oldest ones will be 18 on their next birthday, which will be in October. One is on October 9th and one is on October 10th. And then the youngest one being, she'll be 6 in October. So we're blessed. We have two boys, two girls, and we have one boy and four girls for grandchildren. So it's a real blessing. Being a grandma is wonderful, to say the least. Anyway, I just wanted to do a short little video here. I'm videoing it because I was a little unsure about the live one just yet. I wanted to do a couple of video ones first so I could check them out and make sure that I was doing everything I was supposed to do. But anyway, I wrote the book, my first book, Today's Virtuous Woman. I've wanted to write a book for a long time. I always knew that I would write a book, but I just didn't know how or what. When I got married, um, we I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know how to clean. I didn't know how to sew. I didn't know how to take care of a baby. I was 17, and uh, I knew virtually nothing. We got saved in 1978, 2 years after we were married. So I would have been about 19 or maybe just turned 20 when I got saved. Randy would have been 3 years older than that. We got saved together and got immediately turned on to the Word. And we dug in. We just submerged ourselves in the Word to find out what God had to say about our marriage and our life and how we could live a better life than what we had started out with. We were dirt poor. We owned nothing. We were so poor when we got married, Randy and I, that my mom and dad had to buy his wedding ring, and his mom and dad had to buy mine. So we had nothing. We lived in an old, rickety, rundown, should have been condemned farmhouse when we first got married, and we were poor. And God has taken us from not enough to more than enough. It's amazing. As we were getting into the Word when we were first starting out, we thought for sure that God was going to call us to the ministry. He was going to call us out of what we were doing and call us into the ministry. And that didn't happen. He said to us, "They're not ready for you yet. Just continue doing what you're doing, and I will let you know when I need you." So Randy really focused in on the area of finances and prosperity, and as well as I did too. But he took it to a whole different level. And he's always been a worker, so he was really ready, willing, and able to do whatever he had to do to prosper. And I focused in on obviously taking care of the family and the kids and stuff. I had four children by the time I was 25, and so I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't have a job outside of the house, and so I took care of the kids, and I came across Proverbs 31 verses 10 through 31, the virtuous woman, and I was so intrigued, and I said to the Lord, I said, "Lord, is it possible? Can I be a virtuous woman? Can I do these things?" So I decided, the Lord didn't tell me to or anything. I just decided that I was going to do every single one of the things that the virtuous woman did, no matter how long it took me, no matter what. I was going to do each one so I could be a virtuous woman too. So I learned to cook, I learned to clean, I learned to sew, I learned all sorts of things. I bought a business, I just all sorts of different things that I ended up doing throughout the years. Now this has spanned over the past, I'd say 35 years uh, to accomplish everything. But yeah, after many years, I was able to do every single one of the things that the virtuous woman did. And the word in the word it says she bought a property. She did this. She did that. Not her husband gave her the money to do it, or not her husband did it for her, but that she did it. So I was determined that I was gonna do this just like the word. It's all in my book, my first book. It's called Today's Virtuous Woman. It's right here. Today's Virtuous Woman. And what it is, it's a verse by verse walk through the book of Proverbs 31, verses 10 through 31. Each verse, 10 through 31, is a chapter, and I explain how I see it translating into today, and how and what I did to accomplish each one of those things in my life. So it's pretty inclusive, and I share all my testimonies and different things that God has done and the different things that He showed me to do and directed me to do. And I think it'll really bless you. I know that He told me to do it, so and that it would bless women. So I believe that is the truth. When I started out to write the book, I had a writing coach, and I was into the course about 2 weeks, and I was standing at the sink in the kitchen doing dishes, and the Lord spoke to me and He said, Patty, you're trying to put in one book what's going to take you 3 or 4, possibly 5 books. And I stopped and I thought about that for a second, and I said, really? And so He said, I want you to start all over, and I want you to, He told me what He wanted me to call it, Today's Virtuous Woman. He told me that He would tell me what to put in it, and He told me that it was going to be fast, and it was going to be easy. And He was right. I started writing the book. I had started writing the book 2 weeks into the course, and at I think it was week 6 or 7, I was done the first book. I literally sat down and started writing, and it was like someone was dictating to me everything to write, and I just wrote it. There are things in that book that I have never shared with anyone before. There were things that I figured I would never share, but the Lord moved on my heart and said, it's time for you to share this. I want you to share this. It's going to help people. It's going to help other women. So I did. So we'll we'll go through different things in the book from time to time in videos and stuff, and maybe I'll do a walk through each verse with you on a once or twice a week or whatever, and just kind of walk you through it so that you can do the same as I did. But anyway, I hope you get the book. It's available on Amazon.com, and if you're from Canada like I am, it's available on Amazon.ca. So I think that's probably it for today. My first time. I hope I didn't go too long, but I just really pray that you guys all are blessed and continue to be blessed, and share the things that we're getting and learning and seeing on this page, the Virtuous Woman Club. It's a wonderful avenue to reach other women, and together we can make a really big difference. If I tell someone and then they tell 2, and then times 2 with that, the multiplication is amazing. How many people will be affected, and the difference that we can make in other women's lives and other people's lives. So that's it for today, and I hope to see you again really soon. Eventually, I will get up the courage to go live, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.